Hey, welcome back to MVP Hot Wheels. This is Diesel Mac, and I've got the hot seat in front of us. Not a whole lot of variations to this one, all the way up until the final run of its, I guess, casting demise in a sense. Started out in 1998 as a first edition, and then ran until 2004, where they didn't use it in that final run. But there's some pretty cool pieces here. I guess they ran out of ideas and colors to color the main throne. So let's kind of jump into it. First variation, 1998 first edition. This was on card number 648, and it's number 13 of 40 of the 98 first editions. You do get a Hot Wheels logo there in the back. You get your normal white commode here. Nice little engine there in the background, 5 spokes. You got a black seat and a plunger for a steering wheel. Metal base. This one is made in Malaysia. It does have the name on there, and I don't know if I mentioned it, but it does have 5 spokes, obviously. There's a base variation for this one. The country of origin changes, and so we get that Thailand base, but everything else appears to be the same. So if I pull my hands out of the way and get the shadow off there, there you go. All right, the next one was a 1999 treasure hunt. I think there was a lot of cars that probably could have been put up as a treasure hunt before this one, but this is what they decided. And for whatever reason, they wanted to have a clear bowl, like it wasn't enough to be able to see, inside the bowl, but, through it as well. Still have 5 spokes. You got the kind of 99 treasure hunt little logo on both sides of the tank back there, or down on where the toilet paper rolls kind of go down. You still got the black seat and black plunger, 5 spokes, and this one is a Malaysia base. And that is number 938 on the main line, and 10 of 12 for the 1999 first edition. Still in 99, you had 2 variations of this chrome one come out on card 999. Here you can see where they've painted the toilet paper rolls on both sides. There is a tan or yellow Hot Wheels logo there on the side. You get a red seat and red plunger this time, still with the 5 spokes and still with the Malaysia base. And then this one just has a logo change. They have moved it to black, so kind of hard to see in the lighting, but there it is. Everything else is the same. Both toilet paper rolls are still painted, and this still is the Malaysia base. Again, that's on collector number 999. From the Scum Chums, one of the little tougher action packs that you could get. You get this China base, very similar to the 98 first edition here in white, with the black seat and plunger. We got our little swamp rat guy with it, with his plunger on his head. As some of these China bases have, which this is, in the middle, you see it's got more of a shine to it, almost a chrome look, so I put chrome in there. On there, you see the base is also chrome. We've got a stamp there. A lot of the China stuff has stamps on it as well, so 1339BJ. You get your red Hot Wheels logo on the side there with that one, making it a little bit also distinct from the 98 first edition. And of course, who could forget the little rat with it? I'm assuming that's a rat, by the way. I'm guessing. All right. Next up, from the 2001 Virtual Collection, this is number 101. You get a blue seat with blue body or tank with the white seat and white plunger. We're back to our normal unpainted metal engine and base. We still have 5 spokes, and this is a Malaysia base. And everybody's favorite, orange with a purple seat. Who wouldn't want that in their bathroom? You still have the same 5 spokes and engine there, still made in Malaysia. Not a whole lot of change. You do have a black Hot Wheels logo there on the side, but everything else is just kind of the same. He's keeping the same wheels and base and everything. And that orange one was mainline from 2001, collector number 140. From 2003, we skipped a year. We get the golden commode here, or hot seat. Black seat with black plunger again. You do get a change of wheels and, well, at least a change of color. You get some gold 5 spokes with this one. You can see this one is still made in Malaysia. And there is a Hot Wheels logo, and it is black also. And this is number 118 from the main line in 2003. And then in this next year, they final run it. So you got the final run little logo on the tank. You get a pretty cool blue chrome finish. The final flush on just that side. We're back to 5 spokes there. And this is going to be a Malaysia base as well. So there is the last one. So that is all the variations that I know about. I don't know of any others or heard of any others. And I don't think there's going to be speculation on maybe some of these other ones having different bases, as they're more of a mainline car. And I don't think they were put in 5-packs. So that's where you start to have some of those base country of origin changes a lot of the time, is the when you start putting it in different 5-packs. But this one was not so. So you've only got really a handful of, I think the one Thailand base, which is kind of weird, and the one China base. And I think the rest of these were made in Malaysia, right? So kind of interesting. But, different little car. I don't know who they were appealing to specifically, although I guess, kids may think it's really funny to have a, hot seat in this regard. But there you go. So there's all the variations, like I said, I know of. They are all on mvphotwheels.com, so you can check them out there and start tracking them if this is one of the cars that you're looking for. And we're still working on, I get all the customized C3500 pictures taken, so we'll be doing a video going over the ones that I have of that, which is pretty much all of them up until 2013. And then I will crack open the case with the SLKs, the Mercedes SLKs, and start putting those in there. We're probably going to reach 6,300 cars. In doing so, I think there's only 14 left to get to 6,300. So I think there's enough Mercedes SLK variations to get us to that point. And then I will go down and grab the Lakester as a request for the next one. Variation or casting that we'll do, so I'll put those in after the SLK and continue on with the 1998 first editions. If you got something you'd like to see, I know there's some big hitters in there, like the Mustang Mach 1 and the Roadrunner, which is one of my absolute favorite cars. I think I'm hesitant on the Roadrunner just because I know how many variations there are, and I have a case full of, I don't know, over 70 of them I think now. So fun one to collect. It's a lot of information to put in, so that'll be a kind of a major rabbit hole to go down and put those in. But I'll do a good portion of them at least, and get through some of 2000 time frame at least, so that the 90s are being closed up. But yeah, there's some great cars in 1998 that came out, and I'll be working through all that kind of stuff. And then we'll move over to 1999, and then of course from there we will go back and fill in. So I'll pull all these 5-packs that I have from the time frame and make sure those cars are in there as well. Any playsets cars, and then I'm sure I still have some series cars from throughout the 90s that still need to get in there. Maybe a couple of main lines. So lots of stuff to do to get through the 90s, and then we'll be working in the 2000 range. Which will be probably have more gaps. Unfortunately, once I get past 1999, I think I didn't collect 2000 and up collector number as closely as I did all the collector number stuff. So it'll be a few more gaps on that, but there'll just be less pictures. But I'll put the information in regardless, and we'll get all that sorted. And I'm still waiting to hear back what it's going to take to make a customizable guide for you guys on the website. so that you could go in and say if you wanted to print out a guide for all these hot seats, you could do so. I imagine people could put those in binders or take them with them when they're going to flea markets, so that they're not constantly looking, through their phone. And we are talking about obviously getting into and building an app for it, so that it's quicker, and make the filter process a little bit stronger and easier to find cars. So lots of stuff that we're trying to do, and as long as the developer is capable. I did reach out or put a post on Facebook looking for a new developer. The one that I have now is in California. The communication is not the greatest, and they're not collectors, which don't necessarily have to be a collector, but I do like to communicate and be able to go on and do like a virtual meeting where we can kind of show her stuff. I mean, I can build my whole website probably in PowerPoint if I really wanted to, and so I can create the look and the functionality that I want through PowerPoint in a way, except for obviously saving all of the cards. You just have 10 billion pages, or PowerPoint slides in this case. But at least I can build it in a way that they can see it, and put together a function without doing 10,000 different cards. So and then of course the auction house is another piece of it. So if you got some skills, if you're good at, I think it's built under SQL on the back end for housing all the information for the cars here. Feel free to reach out to me either on the comments down below, or you can catch me on Facebook on the MVP Hot Wheels Facebook group. So yeah, we're just trying to find somebody maybe a little bit better on the kind of manipulating data through SQL, and displaying it on the web page, so that we got some cool new features for it that would be beneficial for the collector. So anyhow, that's my plug for new developer if anybody's out there. And again, we're gonna continue doing 98 into 99 and then go back and fill some gaps. So, but I appreciate everybody's support. And if you haven't hit that like button and you like what we're doing, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see some more videos pop up or be notified that they're coming out. And then head over to the MVP Hot Wheels website, and you can subscribe over there and start tracking your collection on there as well. All right, thanks. Bye.